What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Talking some basketball. Opening with some basketball today. It's college football. Shout out to Lamar Jackson and Louisville going up to, against Clemson today. I might do a review on that. And we're going to bring y'all also prediction for Atlanta and Green Bay. But we're talking about the SI, Sports Illustrated top 100 players and how they ranked them. We're going to talk about the top 10 and Kyrie Irving's ranking in particular. LeBron's 1, KD's 2, Curry's 3, Harden's 4, Westbrook is 5, the Clark, Kawhi Leonard is 6, CP3 Chris Paul is 7, AD is 8, the Greek Freak Giannis Antetokounmpo is 9, and Draymond Green is 10. And this is interesting to say the most, but to me, Durant and Kawhi Leonard is 1, 2. However you want to swap them, and Kawhi Leonard being behind Westbrook and Harden and Curry is a direct slap in the face to him. He's the best two-way player in the world. He's the best on defense, and he's one of the best on offense, expanding this game, the three-pointer in the mid-range and getting to the hoop. I think he should be a little bit more aggressive and show his inside game this year. I think give him a little bit more recognition. But with the Kevin Durant, I think Kevin Durant's the best player in the league. People say, "Oh, he's with a super team at Golden State," and that it is what it is. LeBron's part of the super team, and it stopped you off from putting him at number one in Miami. He had a super team in Cleveland. What supposed to be Love was a 2020 machine. Kyrie was one of the young greatest point guards of all time, according that's what everybody was saying. And Durant did what he's supposed to do. He cooked LeBron when LeBron checked him. LeBron didn't want to check him, and that's the type of stuff the NBA is getting away from. It's competitive nature. Nobody wants to check nobody. It's a cross matchup league, and but Durant put it on Cleveland. And LeBron knew he couldn't stop him. LeBron did his thing in the finals, but everybody was talking about, LeBron's the greatest player in the world. Look what he's doing in the playoffs. And when it came to the finals, he plays no D. His opponent shot 60%, while he over 60%. I think it was like 60, 67% against him in the finals at one point. It might have even finished higher or a little bit lower, but Durant came down and busted 3 with a game 4 in his face, game 3 in his face, and came all the way back. He wasn't even trying to check him. Knowing that Kevin Durant could pull up, anywhere around the arc, he's way behind in front of the 3-point line, just putting his hands up nonchalant. And then people argue and say, what about the clutch block on Iguodala and all that? Those are spot defense. Defense is consistently played, and you have to consistently play it to be a great defender, and that's not him. But he's great inside. He's a great passer, but as far as, being the best in the league right now, it's clearly Kevin Durant to me. He showed up in the finals in the biggest stage, and people say, he had a super team. So did LeBron at one point. He had a super team in Oklahoma City. He performed against Durant there. Against LeBron there when he was at Oklahoma City. He averaged 30 points, similar numbers that he averaged this year in the finals. People forget that. And another thing that got people up in arms is Curry and Harden over Russell Westbrook. I'll take Curry over Westbrook, man. For the simple fact that Westbrook doesn't play team ball. If you can tell me I can get Westbrook as a 2 guard and he plays part of 2 guard, absolutely. But as a point guard, he'll never win a championship being the primary ball handler on the team. And that's just a fact. He just doesn't know how to run an offense, in my opinion. He's ball dominant. And people say, he had a triple double. He had 10 assists this year. Assists don't really mean shit, especially in his case. He's not, orchestrating the offense. He's not letting nobody get into a flow. What else is this guy? He just, you know what I mean? He's a good defender though. He's a wooden defender. So you got to get that over, with him over, Steph Curry. He's a better defender, but I think Curry's a better team player. 2 MVPs, 2-time NBA champion. I feel him, but Harden over him? Absolutely not, especially not after that debacle versus San Antonio this year. Harden is definitely not over Russell Westbrook. He's not over Kawhi Leonard, in my opinion, either. When it comes to big moments, he choked. A lot of people don't talk about that. He choked in the finals when he was with Oklahoma City. He's the primary reason why the Miami Heat won so easy, because, the refs and him. He didn't play his part. No way he's over. I think the Greek Freak is better than him, or at least be better than him this year. Chris Paul, I wouldn't rank him up in the top 10. I'm sorry. I take John Wall over Chris Paul. He always injured, ain't playing winning ball. He been in the league for a long time and just keep flopping. As far as, living up to expectations with Lob City and all that, even in New Orleans, no. Anthony Davis won't be in my top 10 either. He's not a winning player. It's all stats, no wins. In a lineage of great big men in the NBA, Hakeem Olajuwon jumps his team up almost 20 victories. Patrick Ewing took his team from a number 1 pick to always a playoffs team. Shaq increased his team's victories when he got to Orlando by 30 wins. And Anthony Davis is damn near, year 6, 7, 8, some shit like that, 5 or 6, something like that, and hasn't done anything. He had another all-star with Drew Holiday there with him, had Cousins with him. People say, oh, they have no talent. They have no talent. They have enough talent for him to at least get them to the playoffs and be formidable. If he was in the playoffs year and out and formidable and actually improving this game, in my opinion, and being more durable, he can be up here. But no, Giannis Antetokounmpo took his team to the playoffs, even with the catastrophic injury with Jabari Parker, and even with no knees, Greg Monroe. And he has more of an impact on his team. He makes people better on that Milwaukee's Bucks team. Honestly, Draymond Green shouldn't be on here to me. Man, he's not a top 10 player. He might be a top 20 player. You replace him or any of these guys on their team is definitely going to flop. He's one of the most overrated players in the league to me. I think his defense is overrated. His whole game is overrated. I'm not saying that Draymond's whack, but he's one of the most overrated players in NBA history, in my opinion. A lot of people are not going to like that statement. He's the ultimate glue guy. But a top 10 player, he's not better than Jimmy Butler. He's not better than Paul George. He's not better than Klay Thompson. Not better than Kyrie Irving. He's not better than John Wall. He's not better than Karl Anthony Towns. He's not better than any of those guys. I can keep going. He's not better than a lot of guys in the NBA. And put him in the top 10 over a guy like John Wall, Paul George, and a host of other guys is definitely slapping his face. You know what I mean? He's right in that thick where Kevin Love and Paul Millsap is, And in the finals, he didn't play that hot anyway. You know what I mean? He played hot the other year, and he has his times, but to me, he's one of the most overrated players in the NBA. But if I had to change this list around, man, it'd be tough for me not seeing everybody that I can see. But for me, it'd be KD 1, Kawhi 2, LeBron 3, Steph 4, Russell 5, and that'd be my 5. Other guys that I would want to put in there, John Wall will be in there, probably about 6 range. Probably Giannis would be 6, John Wall would be 7. Probably forgetting some guys. Maybe Jimmy Butler can be in there. He fell off a little bit. But it's a lot of hosts of other guys that I do like. But talking about the Kyrie Irving situation, they got Kyrie Irving 21. They got Mike Conley in front of Kyrie Irving, which is a slap in the face. They have Damian Lillard, which I'm not gonna be mad because I think Damian Lillard is a little bit better than Kyrie. But that's my opinion. I wouldn't argue it if you like Kyrie better than Damian Lillard. Got John Wall over him at 13. Klay Thompson is one spot over him, I think, at 20. Kyle Lowry at 19 over Kyrie Irving. It really took the cake for me. Kyle Lowry is a guy that struggled the last 2 years trying to, do anything in Toronto. And for them to put Kyle Lowry over Kyrie Irving is a direct slap in Kyrie Irving's face. And Kyrie Irving got to have something to prove this year. He got a ball out this year. And, but putting some of those guys over him, I think was a direct slap in his face. A guy like Karl Anthony Towns is over him as well. A guy that made big shots in the NBA Finals. And you talking guys who hasn't even made it past the second round in the playoffs, putting them ahead of Kyrie Irving. And I think that's crazy, man. Kyrie Irving is a hell of a talent. I always said I thought he was a little bit overrated because his durability. I have no problem. I have no problem putting Klay above him because Klay plays both sides of the ball. He's a magnificent, shot maker and shot taker and scorer as well. And he'd probably be a lot better if he was on the team where he was wasn't the third or fourth option on the offense. But Kyrie Irving is better than Mike Conley and Kyle Lowry for sure. That's not even an argument in my opinion. And SI is just stupid. Mike Conley is a great point guard. He's more of a true point guard than Kyrie Irving. But we talking about the best players, most definitely, Kyrie Irving is better than him and Kyle Lowry. Kyrie get buckets, man. He's a hell of a scorer. Hell of a inside. He can play a little defense when he wants to. But what he did in the finals and got hot and literally carried Cleveland almost to a victory. That's the game that I think it was game 3 with my boy KD hit that shot. But it's crazy though, man. He got something to prove this year, Kyrie Irving. He better ball out, or the naysayers gonna say, "Oh, you need LeBron." But this is my reaction. Let me know what y'all think. We going.